Hey ladies, welcome back to the Hot and Healthy Hot Seat. You want to lose weight, you don't know where to start, you heard calorie tracking is important, let me tell you how to get started. You're gonna download the app that I personally use, and no, this is not sponsored or paid in any way. I like MyFitnessPal, that is what my clients use. It is an OG calorie tracking app. I do have some clients that use Lose It, but I just think MyFitnessPal is super user-friendly for beginners, which is honestly most of my clientele. Once you download MyFitnessPal, you are literally, before you enter in calories, it is gonna make you enter some stats, but I just want you to focus on this. I want you to get to the page where you're able to begin entering your food choices. What this means is you're gonna begin tracking your food in the meals that it has for you there. Now, what's really cool with MyFitnessPal, once you get like a little bit more tech savvy, depending on how tech savvy you are to begin with, you can actually customize how many meals and snacks it shows you. You don't even have to call breakfast. You could call it meal one, or some fun, sexy name if you're feeling fun and flirty, I guess. But real talk, the whole point is I want you to start tracking your food. And I know you're like, Lauren, what about my calorie target? We're gonna get there, hold on, girl. But we need to have you just begin getting in the rhythm of entering your food choices, because unpopular opinion, but it's so true, coming from your dietitian BFF, is this: calorie tracking is not just about hitting numbers, it's about building awareness. See, that's the thing women make the mistake of when they do calorie tracking, not the TSN, hot and healthy way. You're so obsessed with numbers when we're here to teach you how to eat. That is your job. You need to understand how to eat so you can sustainably lose weight and also keep it off. So now that you know you need to track your food, you're probably wondering, how do I enter in my foods? There's a few different options for you. First and foremost, you can do the lazy way, or I like to say the easier way, where you're just entering whatever food that you're having, like the entire meal. So for instance, say you got a sweet green salad. You could enter in the sweet green salad, the name of the salad, and try to find an item that has the total amount of calories for the entire meal and the portion size that you get when you order it. That's an awesome thing to do on the go, but many times at restaurants, or even when you're choosing like a hamburger, but you're not sure, okay, where was this hamburger from? That's where, as you get more advanced on your journey, you're gonna realize, okay, that's where calorie tracking mistakes happen, and you're probably not being as accurate as you can be. That's why as you advance on your journey, I do recommend breaking down the components of your meal. For instance, if you had eggs, toast, butter, maybe a little bit of ketchup or seasonings on your eggs, or cheese and fruit, you're gonna break down each of those food items one by one into your MyFitnessPal account and actually break them down per serving so you can be as accurate as you can while entering your foods. And lastly, once you do this for a few days, you're gonna start to get the hang of it, and that's when you're ready to up-level. The next thing you need to do is actually figure out, okay, what is your calorie budget? Now that you have a few days of tracking underneath your belt, then you can have a little bit of a more honest assessment of what you're eating. But I will say, sometimes this assessment is a little bit lower than what you normally eat. Research really shows when we track our food, we actually become more intentional and mindful, and we tend to eat less calories, which is why tracking is so powerful when it comes to weight loss and improving your health. That said, now that you have a rough idea of what you're eating, it's time to focus on what your calorie range should actually be. In the description below, I'm gonna link my female fat loss calorie calculator so you can figure out how many calories you need to be eating to lose weight. I give my clients a calorie budget. That way you have a range of calories that's 300 to 500 below what it takes to maintain your weight. So you have a little bit of flexibility, because you do not have to be perfect as you are tracking your food. For instance, if my client's calorie range is 1,500 to 1,700 calories, you could put in 1,500 or 1,700 or 1,650, or really whatever number that you think is really a great place to start for you, into MyFitnessPal, and that's gonna be your target to what to hit. And to clarify, you do have to enter in one specific number into MyFitnessPal. You can't enter a range. That said, a range is helpful mentally, so you have a good relationship to food. And there you have it. This is how you literally get started calorie tracking. It's not as overwhelming as what you may think. You don't have to be perfect. Use it to build awareness. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time in the hot seat.